So today we have Slimelife Shawty at IMPRINT, and so happy to have you here today. And I just got some questions for you. How are you doing today, man?
Doing all right. I'm feeling good.
It's good to hear, bro. So, starting off with just sort of my introduction to you was through OTF, which is this larger collective. But, that got me to look at your singles like Baby Boy and examine those and sort of
Yeah.
being in a larger collective like OTF, but also working on yourself. What's it like to sort of develop through both avenues, independently and through a group?
Um, it's kind of like the best of both worlds because like when I'm focused on myself, I mean like it's nothing gets better than when you in your own space focusing on yourself anyway. But so I think I think it's kind of like the best of both worlds, like I was saying, because it's like a win-win. Because when I'm with them, when I'm working with them, that's a plus. And when I'm focusing on myself and just perfecting my own craft, that's a plus.
Right. And the craft is just such an essential part of it. And I really
Right,
like the way that you put together your songs too. Like Baby Boy, especially, it comes across as so natural and
right.
evocative, but it feels like you sat down and wrote that. So kind of walk me through that process for songs like that, like how you came about creating it.
I, I didn't write it though. I just freestyled in the studio one day. I don't know. I was just feeling the beat, and the beat just kind of led me to the hook. Like the beat, like the flow of the beat led me to the hook. But yeah, I just freestyled. I didn't write that.
And that's insane that you freestyled it, to me at least, because I'm in there deciphering the lyrics and pulling apart the storytelling. It feels like this story is you like live through these experiences and now you're sharing them to us.
Yeah,
And trusting your instinct as a rapper too, to be able to go in the booth and freestyle like that, but also trusting your instinct as almost an entrepreneur. Like Ugger approached you and you didn't sign with him, and now years later you're with Dirk. So trusting your instinct is huge. And how has that played a part in your career as a rapper and an artist?
trust my instinct. What you said, right? Trust my instinct.
Yes, sir.
Um, Big thing. Trust my instinct. I mean, it's not really hard to trust my instinct. I just go with what I feel. Like I just go off of the vibes. I really move like off the vibes. Like I can't I don't like to promise things because I have different vibes every day. Like, I might feel different every. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't really explain it those way. You know.
Yeah, and like it's interesting that you say it like that because that just makes it seem like you are the artist. You're not trying to pull off anything here. You are Slimelife Shawty, and there's no
Yeah.
pretending there. And something that I think is interesting with that, being able to develop your own image, is the big brothers in the industry, essentially the
Yeah.
larger
Yeah.
artists looking out for you. Can you talk
Yeah.
about your experiences at all with like Dirk, Thugger, and people like that?
Yeah, like him, Dirk, Dog. They more definitely like big brothers in this rap. Even in my real life though, like 'cause I got relationships with them outside of rap, and yeah, like everybody needs some type of guidance. At some point, like some people might feel like they don't need nobody or they got it by themselves, but it's gonna be get to a point where you gonna need some type of guidance or reassurance or like some little pointers here and there. You feel me? And you gonna need to look to somebody for that who you could rely on, who you look up to in a way. And they play that part in my life. Like when I need help or when I feel stuck or whatever, however. It's good though. And everybody need that.
Everybody does need a mentor in some sort
Yeah.
of way in whatever career they're
Right.
pursuing. I totally agree. Is there any advice or I guess moments that that mentor and the big brothers have come into play?
So what I can hear you.
So your mentors, is there any moments that you can remember where it's like they've really helped you out and helped guided you?
Um yeah. Like every day when music it is like it been a lot of times. It's no one specific time. It be a lot of times just like they might hit me up just like, what you doing today? Make sure you work today. Don't stop working today. Or just little simple stuff. It be little everyday little stuff like that. And I take that as that's like help. That be the help I needed or the motivation I might need it this day. Or you feel me?
Yeah, 100%. I hear Thugger names his album Slime Language, and slime is part of your name. And it also holds this like power hold in Atlanta of just as a word and as a phrase. Like, what is slime to you? What is it?
It's just us. Like to me, it's just us. Like it's just us. Like all the people we around, like all of us, like our section. There's it really no other information. Like it's us.
100%, yeah. And something else that I wanted to talk about too is, you know, this feature that you got with 42 Doug and how that ended up being one of your bigger songs. And making a hit like that with an artist that's popping off so much, did you know that it was gonna be popular when you were in the studio making the
I didn't like that. It just I felt it, but I did not. I wasn't sure, you feel me? But I felt like because I felt the vibe, but I didn't know it was, you know.
100%, yeah. And it seems like, you know, you're describing things a lot as a vibe, as this natural thing that you are just rolling with. And like I said earlier, trusting your instinct and seeing yourself develop over these last few years, coming from Atlanta, but then taking a little bit of that Chicago influence with Dirk. How do you see that, you know, sort of combining styles and inspirations from Chicago rap and all these other sectors, but still maintaining those Atlanta roots? Have you found inspiration from outside of Atlanta in your rap career?
Yeah, I have like saying like, have I found inspiration in my music like from other cultures?
Yeah,
I have. I do get inspiration from other cultures in my music. I do. They help me keep me creative, keep me like so I won't stay in the box. Keep thinking about different things for folks, and like you gotta put that into your you gotta put it into your way of thinking. Like you gotta make it come out your way.
Yeah,
just to keep you different.
100%. And keeping the music your way is so essential because that tells your audiences and everyone out there who you are, what kind of music you want to make. And sometimes collaborating with artists, we see artists sort of sacrifice part of their individuality to get a song with another artist. But for you, I never really felt that way. And with that in mind, is there anybody that you're looking forward to collaborating to maybe pull out some of your strengths, or just somebody that you want to work with?
Right away. Let me think. Right away. I don't really know who else like that. I got a song with a lot of other people I already like, who big artists, so I don't know. But I think right away right now.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I mean, and working with people is a process. Like, I'm sure you'll discover something or somebody next week that you'll want to collaborate with that you might not have even known today.
Right.
And with that too, I kind of wanted to, like, I know I focused a little bit earlier on your song Baby Boy and sort of how that was made, but also like the music video, I think is such an interesting way that I think a lot of your fans consume your music. And you got that dual thing. You got the visual and you got the music too. And the visual enhances the song. And, you know, what's your music video process like? Because it always seems like it's you with your friends, you know, and sort of embracing this swagger and all of this stuff that combines to make like a dope video. So what's that music video process like for you?
it's really like whatever we're doing. Like we might be, if the cameraman be with me, we could literally be on the way to get something to eat. And if I just feel the vibe, feel the mood, like I told you, like I just go off my vibe. Like if I feel like, hey, let's shoot a video, let's record real quick, let's shoot some scenes or whatever. So like it just be like I was like in the spare of the moment, really. I think stuff be more like creative like that, because it's like when you freestyling, like sometimes like just like when you rapping in the shower and you feel like you hard, you feel me? You feel like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? But then you can't do it nowhere else, you feel me?
Yeah,
So
no, I do relate
like
to
that type of stuff, like when you just do it, when you don't think about it, you just do it, it be, you know what I'm saying? But then when you think about it, then you don't really feel it how you did when you just did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like the way that you explain that too. And especially with like the shower analogy that you use, where it's like just doing that in a more public sphere. It's like you trust yourself, you know you have it, and you're just showing it to everyone else. And that natural vibe is very much, carried across. It's what, yeah, it is what it's all about. And when you're in the booth and you are freestyling and you're doing these music videos with your friends and all of this stuff, like what about you? What about Slimelife Shawty is different, is newer to sort of surpass these people coming into the industry in waves? Like what makes you special amongst the masses?
Because I know like I can rap any type of way, anything in the world. And I just know I got it. I just got it. It's just up to me to apply myself. Like even the label know I got it. They know I got it. Sometimes they know I got it more than I know I got it, because I don't be having my head in the game all the time. No way. Now though, like after I drop this tape, I'm just pressing the gas. I'm just showing. Like now, like no more talking. I'm just showing that I'm better than whoever else or whatever else. Like I'm just showing. I can just show it off after I drop this music.
For sure, man. And so you sort of essentially, it seems like you have this moment that you're ready for, that you want to show people what you're made of. And it's not like a lot of times when I've interviewed artists in the past, they've described it as like their sauce. And there's a part of that you just can't explain about what makes you, you. And I'm not going to ask you to explain your sauce or anything like that, but what's the importance of having part of that, coolness to you as an artist that you don't explain to others, that is just explained through your music?
Got no sauce and no none of that. So like, man, it's a lot of rappers in the game who got some sauce. Who not relevant? Like who not? You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe that's that right there. What you said about sauce. That's what we call like you got the big head. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, oh, I got the sauce, I got the so now that means you got the big head. Because it ain't about no sauce. Because you can have sauce on, like, look, there's a lot of rappers who got sauce who not, you know what I'm saying, who not that in the game. So, and there's a lot of rappers who don't got sauce. Like, you can look at like, let me name somebody. I don't want to throw no names out there, but it's some rappers who don't got sauce, who may be the underdog or lame or whatever, and they the ones who really hard or who really, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about the sauce. It's more so about it's really nothing more than talent. Really. It's nothing more than talent, but it's talent, nothing more, nothing less. Pure talent. That's what can put you better than somebody or whatever. Talent, pure talent. Not no sauce, not no nothing else, who you know, whatever, your swag, nothing, no. It's about your pure talent. Because a bum can out-rap a dude who be around all the rappers and fly and having all the money. You know what I'm saying? So the sauce don't matter. They don't matter at all. It's about your pure talent. That's how you know that you're better than other people. That's how you know that you're able to run with the big dogs for real.
And so with that talent that you're talking about, that, having the pure talent, when was it that you discovered that you had talent and you were made for this?
I've been know I had talent all my life. I just was scared. I don't say I was scared, but I was just shy. I always been shy all my life, so I was never. I always kind of been discouraged, like not the same to discouraged, but yeah, I was just shy. That's all. I've been at talent all my life though. Like when I was young, my favorite movie used to be 8 Mile, and like that's how I learned how to rap in that movie. Like, look, right. I used to be watching that movie. I was watching the movie every day I got to school. So my big brother was goddamn rapping outside. We watched the movie like that'll make you want to rap when we was kids, so it make us want to rap. So my big brother was rapping, and then he was telling, "It's my turn," and I kept on saying, "Eminem rap from 8 Mile." I kept saying, I was like, "Look at his boots, and start to go roots." I kept saying that part over and over and over. So that's the only part that's the part I really like the most. It sounded funny to me, and like he was like, "You can't keep saying the same thing, but you gotta say something else that rhyme. You gotta say something else. You gotta rhyme with something else. Say this, then say something else." Then that's what made me make my own rap, like from 8 Mile and my big brother. So I've been like the rap, like even before, like I said, like when I didn't know how to rap, I still like 8 Mile just because something pulled me to music, like something just, you know what I'm saying? Like I only had a hold on me. Like I used to like 8 Mile when I was young, and the movie called, and Drumline. I know you know Drumline.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I always liked the music in my whole life, like. But only reason why I didn't gravitate toward music when I was young because I come from a sport family. You feel me? So like in sport, when like the varsity, if you got like they play varsity, like let me see, like the varsity players, they look at the band drummers and stuff like that, like they lame. You feel me? So like
Yeah.
when I used to like drumline all the time, but I come from a sport family. I'm like, nah, I can't be in the drum in school. I can't be in the band in school. Like, nah, that's lame. I gotta play football. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I stayed in sports in school. I didn't really get into no music in school though, but I always liked it though. When I was a kid, they were my favorite movies.
Yeah. And, you were dedicated. It sounds like you were dedicated to sports, and now that dedication was shared to music. But what I
Yeah.
find, yeah. So with like 8 Mile, do you like being that piece of media that inspired you so much? Do you see your music as inspiring another kid to maybe start rapping or something like that? Have you ever thought about that?
That's what I'm gonna start doing, like documentaries, like stuff like that to reach more people so they can see my life for real. And I want them to see not just the music, because music not my whole life. Like music is a hobby. Like music is something I like to do. That's something I'm good at. That's another way to express myself. But it's not my whole life. You feel me? So I want them to see, like, I can't say it's not my whole life because it's my main priority in my life. Like it's my, but like I'm saying, like it's not the only thing that interests me. You feel me? Like I'm into a whole lot of stuff. Like just the other day, I've been feeling like I want to be an explorer one day. Like when I get older, I want to be like one of the people like who contribute to finding the answers to all the questions that's unanswered. You feel me? I want to be somebody who a part of that. Like I want my name to be in that shit. Like just think how it's in the earth. Like the whole flat round earth theory. Like the all the places in the earth that they haven't been discovered, like in the Amazon rainforest and shit. They say like it's on a certain amount of the Amazon rainforest been discovered before. You feel me? So I be into a whole lot of different stuff, and I want the fans to be seeing, like, I want them to see that. I think they'll accept me more by knowing me for real than just knowing my music or knowing he's a rapper, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. And I think
Like
that
the other day, I thought about, like, you know how, like, cause I'm on a tour right now, so like you know how rappers just perform and they leave the stage or whatever. I was just thinking, like, I want to take like when I get big enough to be able to do what I want to do on my set, I'm gonna come in there and sit down on the stage about 20, 30 minutes and just talk to the fan, ask them questions, and just do some different shit. I never seen nobody ever do that before. Really just come in the arena or whatever you perform in, sit down and talk to all the fans and just ask them questions, whatever you want to ask, like point out, call out somebody, or whoever raise their hand, ask them this question, or just talk to the people and then perform. You feel me?
yeah, it seems like
Like,
you're
I say I
really
want to do that.
yeah, I really like that you're interested in, starting a conversation and engaging in discourse with your fans. And with these people that love your music, it's like, let's talk further. Let's not just talk about the music, but and basically like, you know, these larger ideas and conversations you're talking about. Have you ever thought about, you know, putting some of that into your music?
What do you mean? Like put some more of my music?
You know, like these larger conversations you're talking about and wanting to talk with your fans. Have you ever thought about, you know, putting some of that into your music and seeing if they pick up on some of these ideas that you're talking about?
Yeah, like yeah, that's why like I just gotta get that space. I gotta get in that space so I can do that. You feel me? Like I really gotta start moving around more, get out of Atlanta, cause like the same vibe, like I be in the same vibe. Like that's where I'm from. So like, you know, that's where you got more attachments. Like that's where you attach to the most. So like that's where you got more problems, more shit going on there for real. You feel me? So like I gotta goddamn like be able to get in that space to where I can't just get in my creative mode. You feel me? And be in my peace zone and be comfortable. I said I might go out of town. I'm gonna go to Miami. Like when we got a tour, I'm gonna go to Miami for like a month or two and just vibe out and you know what I'm saying, change the scenery and just, you know, just get in my creative zone. You feel me?
100%, man. Yeah.
I might stay in New York. That's what I might do. I might stay up here in New York for a month. Some and just, you know what I'm saying, different scenes, you know, just put me in different moods and stuff. So I can get to that creative point to where I could speak on anything, however.
For sure, man. You know, wherever you're at, New York, Miami, wherever you're at, we're excited to hear what kind of music you're dropping and what you're going to do, the conversations you're going to start. That was actually the last question I had. And I just wanted to say thanks for taking the time out to be with us today at Imprint Entertainment.
I go.
All right, go.
What's going on? This your boy Slimelife Shawty right here live with Imprint Entertainment.
Perfect. I'm sorry, Slime Life. If you don't mind just doing that one more time, let me have you on full screen.
What? Doing what?
The drop. Yeah, the drop. All right.
What is it?
Kiki. I'm sorry.
I can't see your face.
Oh. All right, and just whenever you're ready, you can go ahead now.
All right. Tell me when to go.
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Hey, what's going on? This your boy Slimelife Shawty right now. Damn, one more time. I'm trying to get help. Hey, what's going on? This your boy Slimelife Shawty. And right now I'm live with Imprint Entertainment. Check in.